Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be decluttering my makeup and whatever I have in my drawer, which is basically makeup, but in any case, I do want to note that I kind of sold my camera. So I had a Sony Alpha 5100 camera for quite some time, less than a year, but still it felt like a long time to me, and I kind of wanted to upgrade to a new camera, but unfortunately that did not end up happening. I needed the money to do other things with it, so like paying the house and do whatever, because other things have been happening in my life and I kind of needed it. So it was either buy a camera or use the money for things that actually I have to do. So the quality of my videos isn't going to be how they used to be because I'm using my iPhone camera right now, and I don't know, like after selling the camera and going through that process, the mind process of like, should I get a new one, should I not, and it kind of led to other questions like, should I continue doing videos? It's not that I don't like to do, I do love it. Like I like making videos for you guys, but it's just the time of it. Like it's hard to do 2 videos a week for you guys with a full-time job, and whatever is happening in my life right now is kind of difficult, and unfortunately I'm not really getting any money out of it right now because I'm just starting off. I do understand that, but it's just trying to get there. It's a lot more difficult than it was back then. So I was like wondering, like, should I continue this? Like I do like making videos for you guys, like I do like doing this, but it's kind of difficult, especially like everything that's going on right now is kind of pulling me in like 2 different directions. And I don't know, I was kind of thinking if I should do like a patron or something to have like my supporters support me and continue what I do, if you guys love it, of course. But I like to do these videos for you guys, like just random things, and it's not that I don't mind doing off my iPhone, it's just difficult to really have it stand up and kind of do tutorials for you guys, reviews and whatnot, especially like when I'm at home. Like when I'm out and about, I can just do check-ins, which is not a problem, but it's just having it stand on something because I don't have a tripod or anything. Even my other camera, I didn't have a tripod. I'm going to show you what I use to put the camera on top of. So I'm listening to Lion King right now, so don't mind me. And as you can see, these are my speakers. I put my camera on top of that and film for you guys every single time I do a review for on a product. So like I said, it's kind of difficult to really do anything without like certain equipment, but of course everyone starts somewhere. I totally get that, but it's a little bit difficult right now. And once again, I'm being pulled in like 2 different directions, like should I continue, should I not continue? I like what I do, but it's kind of difficult, you know. I'm pretty sure other people have the same like questions as I'm going through right now. So I don't know, like should I start Patreon, should I not? Like it would be great to have like my supporters support me in something that I love to do. Like I like my job, don't get me wrong, like I love what I do there, but I also love to make videos for you guys as well. So it's kind of difficult without having certain equipment, and it's hard to keep motivating yourself as well, because like it's just the things that are happening in your life, and it's just pulling you once again just every way, and it's kind of weighing you down. And like making these videos are an outlet for me to be creative and like give back to you guys, to show you what my potential can be. But it's so hard to like even do that because of everything that's going on, and just like my mindset right now, like my thoughts, sorry. But I don't know, so I have no words right now, because it's so hard to really like make up my mind. But I do apologize in the drop of quality in the videos. It's not gonna be a major drop, but because it is an iPhone camera, it's the iPhone 8 Plus, so the camera's still pretty good. It's not the same quality as what I usually give for you guys, so I do apologize for that. I don't know, maybe comment down below what you guys think. If you're going through the same thing I'm going through right now. I'm pretty sure everyone starting off has the same questions, but I don't know, it's a little bit different for me, I guess, because of what I'm going through on the back end, other than the whole YouTube and videos. But leave a comment down below, like tell me what you guys think. Like I kind of need some feedback. The positivity really helps. Give me some suggestions. Like I kind of need some guidance right now. But anyway, sorry to kind of bring this down on you guys. Kind of losing track on the main focus of the video. So point of this video is to declutter my makeup, because there are some things that I use and don't use anymore, or don't use at all, or they kind of expired. So I have some eyeshadows here, for example, that I had since high school. Should be throwing it out, but there's always something in the back of my mind where I'm thinking like, I will use this color one of these days. Like I don't want to throw it out, and next you know, the occasion of me finally having to use that eyeshadow, I'm like, I have to go out and buy a new one. But then again, it is expired, so I should throw it out. Yeah, but anyways, I'll show you guys my collection. Okay, so it's like way later in the day right now. It's like 9:30. We had a few errands to run. I went to Sephora, then we had to pick up some, I guess, lunch slash dinner, and yeah, so I didn't get a chance to film this. So now I'm gonna film this while I still can. I have to go to sleep early as well, and tomorrow we're going to Niagara Falls, or Niagara on the Lake, with a couple of our friends. And yeah, so I'm gonna do this kind of quickly, but take my time at the same time. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna start with the first drawer. Yeah, so this is un-makeup related. This is like my SD cards, spare car key, the remote control for my TV, and a bunch of other random stuff. I think I should really throw this away. This is for my car, my old car, my Mercedes, a touch-up paint. I have no use for this anymore since I don't have one, as you can probably tell, but so yeah, I should throw that away. But anyways, this is the main focus is makeup. Alright, so I have a couple of palettes here. First we have the Glam Metals by Crown. Now I got this on a BoxyCharm subscription box. I forgot which month it is, but as you can see, I haven't really touched these. Oh my goodness, I haven't really touched these. Like I feel like I should use this and keep this, but at the same time I'm thinking I'm most likely never ever going to use this. But these are kind of pigmented. Do you see that? Huh. Don't mind the face. Let's move you. Like that's pretty darn pigmented. And I'm touching it very lightly too. Like these are beautiful. But I don't know if there's ever gonna be time that I would wear these, because these are all like shimmery shades, glittery, and I don't think that there's ever gonna be a time that I would actually wear these. So but I am the type of person where I think, hey, maybe I will end up using it eventually in the end. I really highly doubt it, but who knows, right? But most likely I'm just gonna put you in the bad, well, not the bad bin, but the bin that I don't really use. So I'm gonna leave you right there. Okay, so next I have the Stila Matte and Metals. I do use this. I do use this. It's a mix of mattes and shimmers. As you can, I don't know if you can really tell, but I have gone in a little bit for some of these shades. I don't wear eyeshadows too often because of my job, and I don't have time to really do it. But when I do use this as well. So you are a keeper. The Kylie eyeshadow palette in bronze. Now I definitely use you. As you can see, the amount of kickback on this, there's some shades that I use more than others. But yeah, I do like this a lot, so I'm keeping you. Definitely keeping you. You're like my daily go-to palette. I hate recording with one hand because I can't even get the other. There we go. All right. So as you can see with this one as well, I kind of abuse this a little bit, not as much, but you can see the kickback of all the shadows. Yeah, I definitely use this. This is one of my favorites, so I like to keep that one. The Winky Luxe palette. This was also in a BoxyCharm subscription. Now with this, I don't hate this. I don't love it either. Like the main shade that I use is that top right one there, for a transition shade. Everything else, it's like depends on the occasion. So I'm basically I'm only keeping this palette because of that shade that has a divot in there. Everything else is like once in a while I'll use, but the shades are beautiful. But this is not really my go-to palette, but I'm just keeping it just because of that particular shade. So this is not really a palette, but I thought it was pretty. So this is also from a BoxyCharm subscription. This is the Vintage by Jessica. I don't really want to say her last name because I'm probably going to butcher it, but this is supposed to be a highlight in rose gold. Now, this is a beautiful color. However, when I got it sent to me, the only problem is that that particular box, it's shattered, and it's a beautiful highlight. It's a beautiful color. I'm trying not to spill anything. Like, it's gorgeous. Like, look at that. Focus. Focus. Like, it's a beautiful shade, but the thing is just kind of broken, so I don't really know if I really want to keep it. Like, that's a pretty damn color, but yeah. I kind of want to like throw this out at the same time, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just put you in the maybe pile. Yeah. You know what? I decided to keep this after all because after swatching it, like, look at that. Just look at that. If you could focus, there we go. Like, that is so pretty. Makeup problems, I swear. So, but yes, I'm gonna end up keeping that. It is beautiful. Where are my contacts? Okay, so next on the list, what do I have here? So this is the Rimmel Magnific Eyes Blush Edition. Now, I don't hate this palette, but I'm not in love with it as well. This is a drugstore product. A lot of the shimmer shades they're pretty good, but a few of them are kind of chalky. Oh my god. Some of them are kind of chalky, and the thing is, like, when you go towards like the end of the darker shades, they are a bit better than the lighter ones, but I feel like it's still kind of chalky. This was, I think, about 14 bucks when I got it, and I'm not in love with it, but I don't really have anything that's blush, but I am gonna get the Huda Beauty Corals Obsessions eyeshadow palette, so I'm gonna put this into the bad bin, most likely. Like, these shadows are pigmented, however, they are still kind of chalky. Like, you can see the pigment. There, if you focus there, you can see the pigment, but at the same time, you can see up there, it's a bit chalky. The swatch is fine, but as you can see, it is pretty chunky and chalky, and it's not really the greatest. It also depends on the shade as well. Like this one, once again, it's pigmented, but it is chalky. Like, the colors are beautiful, don't get me wrong. Like, look at that. It is gorgeous, but on the eyes, it doesn't translate the same way. It's a little bit too sheer. There's not enough pigment. Even when you wet it with the brush, it still doesn't pop as it should. So I'm gonna pass on that and put it somewhere else. Yeah. Okay, so next I have is the Visi Art palette. This is in 01 Natural Matte. This is $100 bucks, guys, and the thing is, $100 is ridiculous for 12 shadows. It's ridiculous, but they're pretty damn good. Like, these are pigmented. Are they $100 worth? I don't think so, but if you're going to be using them on a daily basis for like especially like stage art or on your clients, I do recommend Viseart because their colors are phenomenal. They are pigmented. It's not too pigmented. It's not like it's pigmented enough, and there's not a lot of kickback in my shadows, but except for the black one. The black one tends to kick off quite a bit, but for the rest of them, they're not that bad and they're pretty pigmented. I do recommend this if you are looking for any Viseart palettes and specifically mattes, but yes, I would recommend that, and I'm keeping you. These infallible shadows, I'm definitely keeping you. I do use you. This one is the Anastasia's glow palette. I haven't touched this in a while because it's separated from like the rest of my highlighters, but I do have to say that these colors are bomb. Like, they are bomb. Like, look at that. I'm barely touching these two. These are amazing. So it's the last two on the right, if you ever focus. Anyways, but it's those two, and they are bomb. So I'm definitely keeping this palette, even though I didn't reach for as much as I should, but it's a good palette no matter what. And last in this box here is the ColourPop Golden Seed of Mine. I got so mad when that went on sale and I got it for full price. Like, are you joking me? But regardless, ColourPop is usually expensive, so I didn't really complain too much. Like, there are a lot of glittery shadows in here. Look at that. Just look at that shine. Look at that. Now, I do use these shades, as you can see some of the kickback and the fallout on the palette. I mainly use, I think, this one and that middle shade there, and I think once in a while that end shade. I did want to use this ruby kind of color at the back here, but I think there'll be a time and place for that. But these are gorgeous, and when you wet them with the brush, they are so bomb. So I'm definitely keeping this, no doubt about it. Like, I don't wear glitters on my eyes too often, but when I do, that is my go-to palette right there.